Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I know you're watching my YouTube channel or my TikToks. So, yes, it's me, Chuckles152. I am back. Even though I said I was going to ignore the Philadelphia Eagles this year, Quez Watkins and his just beautiful playmaking ability have dragged me back in. And yes, I'm going to be a sellout and do my first tier. My first tier ever is going to happen right now. For your entertainment, I am going to tier the greatest quarterbacks in the history of Philadelphia Eagles. Not entirely. Since 1986. So we're going from Jaws to current. I am not adding Jalen Hurts. These are guys that started football games for the Philadelphia Eagles. Did not include a few of them like Davey O'Brien and a couple other guys, but I mean, they started one game and they weren't really in it for the Eagles. So here we're gonna start. We're gonna start with the what the hell happened to you, and that goes to Vince Young. I really thought Vince Young was going to be one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. I loved watching him in college. He was amazing. He really was. He just ended up with the wrong head coach. That head coach just completely destroyed his career. And then he came to Philadelphia and completely destroyed Andy Reid's career. So, now we're going to go to the garbage quarterbacks. We're going to start with my least favorite Eagles quarterback of all time, with Sam Bradford. I was disgusted when the Philadelphia Eagles traded Nick Foles for Sam Bradford. Still haunts me to this day. Nick Foles is twice the quarterback Bradford could ever be. And, fuck Bradford. He was an awful Eagles quarterback. We got others, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to throw some more trash on the pile. We're going to take... Let me find them. I'm sorry. It's taking a little bit longer. Doug Peterson. Love you as a coach, guy. You sucked as an Eagles quarterback. He did make way for Donovan McNabb, but oof. Now we're going to skip around. We're going to go up to the top. We're going to put some all-pros in their place. Michael Vick, dude, I could never ask anything more than you gave us as Philadelphia Eagles fans. You really played your ass off, man. You brought so many more fans to the Philadelphia Eagles fan base, too. It was amazing what you did as an Eagles quarterback. It's a shame that injuries hampered your career here, but you made me proud. And happy that we gave you a second chance, my man. Another all-pro. Carson Wentz, he ranks lower than Vick, in my opinion. Carson Wentz, that one season, man, thank you. But really, fuck you for everything else. I don't know what happened to you. I don't know if you just decided you didn't care about football. I'm sure there's going to be stories that come out in years in the future, but you really... Whew, what the hell, man? Next guy going in the All-Pro. Let me find him. Old number 7, Ron Jaworski. I'm not going to disrespect him and put him behind Vick or Carson Wentz there. Ron took the Eagles to the Super Bowl. Ron Jaworski turned the Philadelphia Eagles franchise back around. He helped do that with Dick Vermeil, and he stuck around for many years after Dick. I thank him for that, but if you ask any Eagles fan from that Super Bowl why they lost, they'll absolutely tell you that it was Ron Jaworski's fault. And my final All-Pro, Randall Cunningham. Man, was it a pleasure to watch Randall play. He's the first quarterback I remember as an Eagles fan. I was born in 87. I remember watching football in 1990. It was what was important in my household. It's one of those flashbulb memories. I can even tell you the game was against the Buffalo Bills. It was 90 or 91. One of those two. But Randall was a pleasure to have as a Philadelphia Eagles quarterback. His highlights are just, they're amazing. And to be honest with you, Randall, I mean, he played his heart out, and he was really mistreated, and I'll tell you why. Because you had backup heroes like Bubby Brister. Why the hell people called for Bubby over fucking Randall? And maybe this tier shouldn't be as high as it is, but he was the backup hero. And I'm going to put another backup hero right in front of him, if you don't mind. Let me make sure I got the right guy. I don't know if I do. Oh, nope, I do. Cody Detmer, man. He actually probably belongs up a friggin' notch as a one-game wonder. That game against San Francisco, he was lights out, man. It's a shame it ended with him twitching like a geriatric at the end of the game. But Coy really did give it his all. He was a great Eagles backup for a long time. Dirty motherfucker. Gross. Absolutely gross. I would never shake his hand or anything. He seems like a dirty man, but yeah. Speaking of other backup heroes, we got A.J. Feely, one of the greatest backups of all time. He could even go into the hottest wife category, but Heather Mitz is a beautiful Philadelphian. But A.J. Feely was just one of the great backup quarterback stories of all time. His rookie year, if you weren't around, didn't know, he dragged the Eagles to the playoffs when McNabb got hurt. He was great. Loved him. Another one-game wonder. Slightly better than Coy. Kevin Cobb. Corn on the cob. Jesus, man, that game where you got hurt in Green Bay, I thought that whole season was over. Thankfully, we had Michael Vick right around the corner. But that was a sad game. We lost Leonard Weaver that day, too. We're going to go for some garbage. We're going to add some garbage. I forgot Cody Detmer. Slightly, he had a better game. He actually might even be a one-game wonder. It might be two-game wonder. I believe Ty had actually 2 games where he passed for 4 touchdowns and 400 yards and then never did it again. This is why you don't draft the Heisman Trophy winner. You just stay away from those guys. Always. Another one-game wonder. Jesus, Mark Sanchez against the Dallas Cowboys that night, you made me a very happy man. But outside of that, whew, old butt fumble, man. Jesus. I will tell you, A.J. Feely's a better quarterback than everybody on this tier. Bubby Brister is not. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to take this all the way out. And that's how the final standings will go. Speaking of hottest wife, Carmela De Cesaire, the wife of Jeff Garcia. Jeff leading us to one of the great backup quarterback stories of all time, bringing us to the playoffs. I still think Sheldon Brown murdered Reggie Bush, and they put a android out there to destroy us for the rest of the game. I still don't know how he got up and played the rest of that game. But Jeff Garcia, thanks for your service as a Philadelphia Eagles quarterback. You do rank above everybody underneath you there, absolutely, as an Eagles quarterback. And the other hottest wife, Holly Robinson Pete. Man, did 7, 8, 9-year-old Chuckles have an absolute crush on the girl from Hanging with Mr. Cooper. And then her husband became the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles. I was so happy. Rodney, I enjoyed watching you play. I would love to have your jersey one day. I cannot find your jersey. But absolutely thanks for your great time as the Eagles quarterback. Bobby Hoyne. Absolute garbage. Anyone believes that pedophile EDP actually was a fan of Bobby Hoyne, Jesus, they need their head examined. He did not become an Eagles fan because of Bobby Hoyne. He's not an Eagles fan. That's a lie. But there you go. The GOAT. I know where you think I'm going with this, and I'm going to put Donovan McNabb. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time in Philadelphia Eagles history. He owns most of the records. He will always love you and I. But Donnie played great for the Eagles. Now, I don't think he cared about the later part of his career. I honestly think he drank too much in the later years. That's not for me to say. It's not for me to know. Eventually, maybe there will be books about it. But Donovan McNabb, he really did flash as an Eagles quarterback. And I'm sorry they booed you in 1999, but you're going to get really upset when I replace you with Nick Foles. Because Nick Foles is truly the greatest quarterback in Philadelphia Eagles history. He had the single greatest season. He got hurt the following year. Got jettisoned by a piece of crap coach that lost his football team. Traded everybody away that we needed. But he came back, and he had the greatest 3 games of an Eagles quarterback of all time. He won the Super Bowl. A Super Bowl against Tom Brady, who Donovan McNabb puked against. Nick Foles outdueled him. We're not talking some quick football game. Just thank you, Nick Foles, for everything you did. You brought the Eagles a Super Bowl before my grandfather passed away. I can never thank you enough for that. And thank you for bringing me a Super Bowl as well, because I never seen one, and I am beyond happy that I got to see one. Hey, everybody, thank you for listening. Please smash the like button. Please follow, subscribe, do whatever you can do. Hope you enjoyed this video. There's going to be more like it. I'm going to continue making them. I enjoy making them. Talk to you all soon.